Hello and welcome to Be Well TV. I'm Heidi Brumbach, CEO of Technish Creative and executive producer of Be Well TV. I'm here today with Magdalena Piekarz. Thank you so much for being here. Magdalena is an expert ballroom dancer and coach and the founder of Elite Dance and Travel.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so I want to start out with, how did you get started with ballroom dance?
Well, kind of my story goes back to, till when I was a little girl. And actually, my parents wanted me to go to musical school. But unfortunately, after already a very short test of my skills, they weren't any. And the teachers mentioned that I'm very charismatic, that I have a potential, but I have no rhythm. So my mom got really kind of scared, like her kid didn't have a rhythm, and she found a local dance club at the community center, and she signed me up for like hip hop modern classes just so I could start feeling the beat.
That's so funny because we've talked about this, but you know, I was a dancer as well, started with ballet, and my mom put me in dance class because I was so clumsy. So I think we're on the same page there.
Yes.
I think I got over it. I think you did too.
Yeah, and I think, today when somebody comes to me and they say I have no rhythm, I think because of that experience, I was able to overcome it and learn how you can figure it out or how you can learn to hear the beat, even then you maybe weren't born with it, as they might call it. So it gave me confidence, and also I know how I can help somebody, that it's teachable. It doesn't have to be something you're born with, it's something we can all learn.
Now, you actually became very successful in ballroom dance and you competed. Tell me about your career once you got older and got into the competitions.
Yes, a long story short, I kind of started at 7 years old with some more modern hip hop and all kinds of dancing. But then, of course, I fell in love with the dresses, the ballroom gowns, the pink dresses. My parents saw that, and that was the entry gateway to do ballroom dancing. In about age of 19, I got here to America already as one of the top amateur competitive dancers. And then, long story short, I've been teaching since then. Started in New York. We've been teaching in very nice upscale schools, and also did compete professionally. And that took me up to, I retired in 2008 as a fourth in the world in the professional smooth division.
Amazing. Now, did you traveled around a lot with the competitions?
Yes, we did travel mostly in Europe in my early times, and then mostly in all states of America. So a normal schedule for a competitive dancer is about 50 competitions a year.
So did that contribute to your passion for travel?
A little yes, but mostly lack of it. Because, as ironically, I've been traveling, but mostly what you end up doing, you see the airports, the hotels, the spray booths, the nail salons, and the hair and makeup station, and they all look the same in every town. So I was able to say I've been to this state or that state, but I never really seen it. Or also to another country. You come in, the regimen is very specific, you practice, you warm up, it's very strict schedule for competing and preparing for it. So I never saw or experienced those places for its charm. So I think the lack of seeing the travel is where my desire kind of now was built.
I can certainly relate to that because that sounds very much like being an event professional. Sounds very glamorous that we get to travel everywhere, but really the four walls in the ballroom pretty much all look the same.
There you go.
So how did you start your company? I know that ballroom dance must have been the base. Did you start with travel or just dance?
No, I think, I always have done, this is now 30 years since I've been teaching and doing ballroom dancing with people, and I still love it. That's my first passion, first gift that I have to share with others. But I not necessarily wanted that it would lead eventually to competitions. So that was my kind of disconnect, and I was very fortunate to take about 2 year break recently, and I was able to kind of, see all my experiences from all those years and see, how about we learn Argentinian tango and actually go to Argentina and see people do it live, take lessons there, experience the roots of those dances. And every culture has some kind of form of dance that they communicate, that they identify with. And it's so wonderful. It's a whole new world of connecting, of experiencing other people, meeting them. And dance is part of every culture. So, for example, doing the samba, I've done all life the samba, but to do it in Rio de Janeiro will be another dream come true.
Oh, yeah. So you're not focusing on training professional dancers that will compete. You're focusing on different types of, who comes to you to take ballroom lessons?
I think my most popular people are the one with 2 left feet. 2 left feet, those they say don't have no rhythm, those are my populars. Normal people that, would love to dance, that always sat at the table, and we're pointing out to this couple that had so much fun, and now, and they wish they could do it. But there was some kind of disconnect, that it might be hard, that they were not cut up to do it. So I'm meeting people just from everyday life, any kind of a profession that comes in and want to do something together, that they maybe want to do a different form of activity. They're not a gym goers, just like me. It's not for me. I love to dance, and it's a great exercise. It's a great way to connect with other people, with each other. One of the fun things is that you're holding a partner. There is a lot of physical touch. It's romantic. So anybody that socially wants to maybe get up and dance better at their children's wedding, or on the upcoming cruise, or Christmas party, or like now we're getting ready for New Year's Eve. So just social people.
Yeah. Well, I love that it's a great workout. It burns a lot of calories, but I think it's so great for the spirit, and mentally it's so great for people to get involved in this, and you just feel good. Like when you're dancing, you never finish a dance and don't feel good. So I think that's why I thought you would be so valuable and add so much to BeWellCon. So I'm really looking forward to the lessons you're going to do for anyone who would like to participate, a couple, not a couple, anyone that wants to learn a few steps. Can you tell the audience a little bit about what your class will be like at BeWellCon?
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to pick like fun, exciting class that we're gonna have. It's gonna be Latin American dancing kind of theme. We're gonna do 3 dances, and they might sound scary, but I promise, and don't trust me on it, test me on it, come by that hour of a lesson, I will prove anybody can do it, and I swear by it. So come and test me on that. We're gonna try to do a little bachata, merengue, and salsa. Those are 3 popular dances anytime you go to Latin communities, and we will still do it side by side because the basic is the same for the leader or follower. We will warm up, we'll put some fun upbeat music, you will have me there right next to you. We're gonna go very slowly from the fundamentals, and I think that's always what breaks the ice. If people can see that they can walk, they can dance, it was just now to a synchronized beat, that it will be explained and given by somebody, I promise everybody will be able to do it. We're going to have a great time and just move around and let us, smile, feel free, and feel together again.
I am so excited for it, and I hope that I have the time. I know I'm going to be busy that day, but I definitely hope I have the time. And for anyone at home that will not be able to be at the event live, we do have more events coming around the country and the world, but we will be streaming this event, so you can actually watch your lesson from home, and you can pick up a few moves and hopefully apply them in the real world, and then join maybe in a future event. But I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait for the people who are watching to come be a part of your event and your class. And if they wanted to come and get lessons from you outside of the event, how would they do that? How would they contact you?
Yeah, interesting. We are very excited because we'll be getting ready to launch our physical location in Palm Coast, Florida. And also because of the new world, how is it going? We also going to be able to have people join us online because eventually what we want to do that we meet before we travel. So we would want to travel as a group that knows each other, studies together, learns together, and travels together. So we're going to have a live classes in person if you are happen to be in the area, but also through online, and we will be all together to kind of go through a process of whatever the destination might be of call, whichever dance that is.
Very exciting. Website?
Website is elitedanceandtravel.com.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you at the event, and I look forward to seeing you people. If you would like to join us, check out the website, BeWellCon.com, and we hope to see you on December 5th.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to have you. Please don't let the fear stop you. We'll have fun, and I promise it will be simple. Cannot wait.
Be well.